Okay, today gonna do a quick video on a Glen 326G digital VFO and how to set it up for a Browning Golden Eagle Mark III radio only. So unless you have a Browning Golden Eagle Mark III or a radio with the same crystals or frequency mixing circuit, it's not going to be set up for that. I'm showing how to set it up for a Mark III. First of all, to set up a Glen VFO, and I made a little cheat sheet here. I got preliminarily set up all dip switches presets to on or towards the front. And these are the dip switches there, the 5 banks of dip switches. Notice they're all toward the front, which is on. See the little arrow? And with those all on, the frequent display on standby should read all zeros, meaning that offset is deactivated or off. It's all zeros with all the dip switches on. For a Mark III radio on the rear, you want to have the display on MC for megahertz, and you want to have the multiplier second switch on X1, and you want to have the band switch on 4. Those are all the settings for a Mark III preliminary. Then back to the front, you got all that set. You got it all set to zeroed out, and that's with the high-low on low, also preliminary. What you want to do is now set the VFO output without using the offset or the digital addition that it uses. And how to do that from here is put the standby switch to on, and notice mine is saying 16267, which is pretty close to what I want already because I already set it. How to do it is to go in the back, band switch on 4, and you would just adjust the frequency set knob there to 16.265. Doesn't have to be exact. You just want to get it close because you're going to use your fine and coarse controls later to get it exact. So now we got the VFO output at 16.265. We want to add the digital offset to it. So what we want to do is we want to turn the standby switch back off. And now we're back to all zeros, and now we want to adjust the dip switches. And I got it marked here, if you can see it. Starting from left to right, bank 1, dip switch 4 on. Let me get a little screwdriver here. So 4 right there on, and that should give me a 1 right there. Bank 2, we don't do anything to because we want it to be a 0, and it's already at a 0. So bank 3, we want pins 4 and 1 on bank 3, so we're going to hit 4 and 1, and that's going to give us a 9 there. Actually, that's wrong. We want a 6 there. And it's 3 and 2. I went to the wrong bank. 3 and 2 for a 6 there. We want a 9 for the second one, which is, or the fourth one, which is 4 and 1. 9 there. And last, we want a 5, which is going to be 3 and 4 here. So that's the offset that we want, so to give the correct frequency readout. When we go back down to add that 16 megahertz back to it, 10.695 offset in standby. And again, I'm going to go through the dip switches. That's what they should be looked at, starting from left to right. Number 4 is off. On that one, they're all on. Third one, 3 and 2 are off. fourth one, 4 and 1 are on, and the fifth last one, 3 and 4 are on, which will give you the offset again at 10.695. Now if we turn the standby back to on, it's going to add that to that 16 megahertz that we set earlier and give you 26.694, and we can fine tune that. Get over there. 965. Oh, we went up to 6 a little bit. It hasn't stabled down. I haven't had it on long. But that's the correct way of setting the Glen 326G digital VFO for the output of a Browning Golden Eagle Mark III. Other radios, it would be the same way, except it's going to be different dip switch settings, and possibly the band switch on the back would be different settings too. But that's the basic setting of a Glen 326G digital VFO. Now, to finish hooking it up, you would put the cover back on, take the number 1 crystal out, and insert the VFO in place of the channel 1 crystal. And it's got the right output, 26.96, and we're drifting up a little bit. But that's going to be it for the Glen 326G digital controller VFO. See ya.